Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all of you for being here with us today. What I'm going to discuss with you is about a company called Smart Media, a company where we believe your future has arrived. So let's get right into it. First, about the company, how long the company has been there. The company was incorporated in 2008, launched in August 2009. The gentleman you're looking at on the screen is the founder and the CEO of Smart Media, Mr. David Martin. David Martin has been designing and developing banking platforms and fraud security systems for banks in the US for over 15 years. So you realize that they're very experienced people and the entire programming team is very elite, the best of the best in their category, and that's what they do. Our goal is to become the first Fortune 500 technology company to provide its global members with a financial opportunity. Think about that. How crazy does that sound? That not only does Smart Media want to be a Fortune 500 technology company, but it also wants to make sure that it provides its global members with a financial opportunity. So what if 10 years ago, Facebook came to you saying that, 14 years ago, Google asked you the same question, Apple asked you the same question, Samsung or any of those big technology companies today? How would you feel? So that's pretty exciting, isn't it? The company is based in the United States, so we have the certificate of status in good standing and the limited liability company charter. These certificates can be found on the company website. YOBSN, this is a word you're going to hear a lot. The game changer. The only revenue sharing social network on this planet, giving you the ability to cash in the fortunes being made in the social networking industry. Just like how the big boys are doing. YOBSN stands for your own branded social network. It's a game changer. You know why? Because for the first time ever, Smart Media is giving individuals a chance to own a social network. Never in the history of internet that has happened before. We can be a part of a social network, use a social network, but not really own it. All right. So imagine if I told you that what if you could own Facebook or LinkedIn or any of those social networks? How would you feel? Pretty awesome, right? So that's what we're talking about here. But before we show you how you can own your own branded social network called YOBSN, let us share with you what is in this social network that is so exciting. Which brings me to our free member program. What is it of value that you as the owner of this network can offer your friends, your loved ones, your business associates, or literally anyone you know who uses internet absolutely free? So the first thing is the free member registration. All they have to do is go to their username.yobsen.com, that's it, and go and get registered. Now the moment they go and get registered, the free user who is a part of your social network is given 30 social points courtesy of Smart Media. Now, they can do some stuff with these points, which I'll cover a bit later on. But in other words, they're being incentivized even when they went and registered as a free user. Now, if someone got incentivized just for registering for free, why wouldn't they? Right? So pretty cool thought. Now, the next is the YOBSN add-on. You can click on a button called Install YOBSN add-on, and in about 1 to 5 seconds, this bar, which is circled with a red circle, gets installed on your Google Chrome or on your Mozilla Firefox web browser. Cool, right? So Smart Media had spent almost 3 years to build this technology, which you and I can click and install in less than 1 to 5 seconds. What is so special about this bar? You can take your entire social network with you on this bar literally wherever you go. You could be literally on any website on the internet, the bar stays with you. You can minimize and maximize the bar in case it takes a lot of space on your screen. That's an option, but the bar goes with you. So your social network is taken by your friends wherever they go. Pretty cool. There's something more to it. On the bottom right, advertisements run, and you could potentially be earning money from the advertisements running if you happen to be the owner of the social network, just the way Facebook earns billions of dollars every time we log on to Facebook. That's the idea. The money part we will cover later on during this presentation. So that's a pretty nice feature there. Now, if you could click a button and win $250 in cash, would you want to? Even if that's in a lucky draw, why not? YOBSN prizes, where you can click on the daily prize, the weekly prize, the monthly prize boxes once in a day, once a day on each box. When you click on daily prize, you get one or more social points. Again, I'll hold on for 2 more slides and I'll tell you what you can do with these social points. When you click on the weekly and monthly prize boxes, you get one prize entry in a raffle draw where every week Smart Media is giving $250 cash every week. And every month, 2 lucky winners get $250 cash each and an Acer network. And guess what? We have been doing this since January 2012. Do you know that most companies don't last that long? We're already in 2014. And we have just this section alone we have been doing since January 2012. Consistently, week after week, month after month, giving those lucky winners prizes. All you have to do is go and click. Now imagine when your free users enter YOBSN and they do that and they win, how does that make you look as the owner of this social network? Makes you look pretty damn good, isn't it? By December 2013, we had paid over $43,000 in cash to free and YOBSN owners. All they had to do was click, click, click. That's it. We announce our prize winners every month and you can go and click on the prize winner button on the social network and look who the winners are. Creates a lot of excitement. The next is your users who are using YOBSN can go and share YOBSN with their friends. And when they do that, they're actually building your social network. Like when you and I go and add friends on Facebook, we are actually building Facebook's social network or linked to any other company. Here, the difference is that your friends, when they go and share YOBSN for the first time with someone else, how do they do that? Their name.yobsn.com and just add them as a friend. They get 30 social points every time they go and share with someone. So one of your free users goes and tells 1,000 people about YOBSN. Everyone comes in YOBSN absolutely free. They got 30,000 social points. Not bad. Right? Again, it's an incentive. Now, of course, you might be wondering, what am I going to do with all these social points? We are launching the world's first free online shopping where you can use your social points to redeem items that you love the most. Some of the items I've already mentioned over here, and there is so much more. We are also tying up with Amazon. Now, I don't need to explain to you how big Amazon is, where you will be able to redeem vouchers of Amazon and use those vouchers literally to buy from over 200 million products that Amazon offers us today. Wow. There's no other social community on the planet that offers you what I just mentioned. Pretty crazy. You get incentivized when they register. They might stand a chance to win cash, prizes every week, every month, laptops every month, and then they refer friends and go and redeem items absolutely free. Wow, pretty awesome. Now let's talk about some value. What more can they do on your social network? Now, they can't be doing this the whole day, can they? Right? So what more can they do? Let's talk about education. We offer over 200 exclusive videos that teach you all about computers from basic to advanced level. Hottest topics that teach you about computers, social networks, internet marketing, digital devices, blogging, social networking, and so much more. Wow, think about that. Some of these courses could cost you as much as $1,000 to $1,500 just to learn them, and they're given absolutely free. Designed and developed exclusively by Smart Media and its programming and development team. Wow. And you get to give this away to your loved ones absolutely free. The next is My University, where Smart Media offers over 1,000 academic courses from primary school to university level, including Yale and Stanford University series of courses. Live recorded lectures from Yale and Stanford coming to your users' house 24/7 absolutely free. Pretty awesome. And you get to give that away on your social network. We just added 105 courses on English. We added German lessons and Photoshop right now that I can think of. And this section is constantly increasing courses after courses as we grew. For example, when I started, they had around 22 courses, and look, we're talking about 1,000 courses today. So again, adding tremendous value, for which, by the way, people would pay money elsewhere in coaching centers and other institutions, given on your social network, absolutely free. The next is over 100 softwares to choose from, scanned through 41 different scanners. Usually a computer or a laptop has one scanner called antivirus, but our experts in America have scanned these softwares through 41 different scanners, so that you and I can just click on the mouse, click on the button, click on the software icon, and the software gets automatically installed. You have nothing to worry that a virus might come or a pop-up window will open with something forcefully downloaded onto your computer. None of that happens. In fact, you will be shocked to find out what kind of softwares we have that you probably never knew even existed. So that's the software section. There are around 70 games, mostly designed for kids, action, sports, and educational games that they can go and play. Now, the more time they spend on your social network, the more money you're going to make. Now, why? How? Of course, I'll talk more about it in the income plan section, but if you notice on the bottom right, advertisements are running. That's how, all right? So that's just a hint for now. We have a section called Fantastic Sites, where we offer world's best sites conveniently located in different categories all in one place. So you can go and click on those, mostly especially for computer dummies, so everything is easy for them on your social network. We also provide you with multiple search engines. Anyone who is on the internet does use a search engine. So what if we can give you world's top 10 or some of the best search engines conveniently located on your social network all in one place? Why open 10 different tabs and you can get Google, Yahoo, YouTube, Wikipedia, blogs, and so much more all in one place on your social network? The traffic goes up, the advertisement goes up, your money goes up. That's the idea over there. Smart Chirp is a section which a lot of us use very frequently on Facebook, where we go and share status updates, attach pictures, look what our friends are writing, comment on their pictures and videos, all of that stuff. Guess what? Facebook.com started with that, became very big because of that, and is still considered very, very big because of this one feature. Now imagine this, on your social network, this is just one button. It's a very important button, don't get me wrong, but it's just one button. Now imagine how big your social network is. The next is avatars. You can create digital images, 7 models for males and 10 models for females with different designs and face makeups and hair, and your top and bottom can change all of that. You can put your own accessories and things like that in the avatar section. The next is Smart Mail System, a very important communication method between your free user network or between you and your network. Smart Mail System works like Facebook messages, which means it can only be sent to the YOBSN community. It goes beyond email because it's 100% guaranteed delivery with no spam, enabled with video file attachments of up to 200 megabyte or 200 MB. That's right. Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Hotmail, Outlook, even Facebook messages give you 25 for free. We give you 200. Pretty awesome, isn't it? You can send this mail to one person, multiple people, one group, multiple groups, or everyone in one click, and it's done, it's gone. In less than a second, this mail is already delivered to all your recipients. Wow. The reason I say that is because I've tested it. You can categorize your friends in different categories in case you've got 1,000 friends and you don't want to scroll down and go to the 1,000th person to choose who to select. You can categorize them into your top leaders or your work associates or your relatives or family members, things like that, and then select the entire group if you want to. Or simply go and select all. Wow. A smart mail system given to you courtesy of Smart Media on your social network. The next is fantastic videos. We all know that YouTube is the world's second largest search engine, the biggest search engine when it comes to videos. What we did is we integrated many videos of YouTube onto your social network. What we did is we went out and categorized different categories, put different YouTube videos under that category, so it makes life easy for a lot of people. For example, if someone wants to watch a movie after a long day, they are on your social network. They click on movies, under fantastic videos, a list of movies will show up. They click on play, the movie starts to play. Now, mind you, the movie is linked with YouTube, but because they are watching it on your social network, you potentially could be earning money. Wow. The next is smart discussion, another very important communication tool. You can discuss any topic. And in that topic, you can invite 1.5 million members who are already using YOBSN, them, or any of your friends who are not yet on YOBSN, and you can communicate through text, of course. You can also use images and videos for your communication in a discussion group. Very, very powerful. Now, something that is coming soon, something that I'm very excited about, YOBSN Global Shopping Experience. You can select from over 800 million products from 4 corners of the world, namely America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Wow. Now, let me give you a quick background on online shopping, and I'll just take one company as an example, Amazon. Did you know that Amazon has over 200 million products? It's a multi-billion-dollar company, mostly operates from the US. And most of us what didn't know is that Amazon does on average $275 million in sales in a day. That's right, in a day. Now imagine when YOBSN Global Shopping Experience comes out, where your users will be able to choose to buy from 800 million products. Wow, how would that make you look? Pretty cool, right? And what if I told you that up to 3% of every single purchase will be given to YOBSN owners as commissions? Did you know that if Amazon gave 1% from every single purchase as commissions, they would pay $2.75 million a day in commissions? Let go of 3%. Wow, could you imagine where we're going with this? So that's one of the features coming in very, very soon. And when I say very, very soon, it can be starting in less than 30 days, and then we roll it out to everyone else. Pretty mind-blowing. The next is YOBSN mobile app and mobile games. This section has secretly been in development for months, produced by one of the world's most respected mobile development companies. This company has created major applications for some of the world's largest Fortune 500 technology companies and best-selling games for PlayStation 3, smartphones, tablets, and social networks. So these are the people who were exclusively hired to build these games for smart media under YOBSN, which is your social network. Exclusive features in the YOBSN app and games, taking social points and prizes to a whole new level. Now, let me give you an idea. Candy Crush, a very famous game. Candy Crush at a point was doing $1 million in sales in a day. How does Candy Crush do sales? Through advertisements and in-game purchases, right? $1 million, and that's just one game. I'm not talking about Angry Birds and all the other games. Just one game, all right? Now imagine this. Gaming itself is a multi-billion-dollar industry. 52% of the time people spend online is not doing social network. It is playing games. What we are doing in YOBSN Mobile, we have strategically designed this entire section to generate entirely new levels of revenue for YOBSN owners and not just the developers who created the games. How is that? 50% of every purchase made within the game will be paid out to YOBSN owners in commissions. Wow. If Candy Crush did that, they would be paying $500,000 a day. And that's just Candy Crush. Guess what? YOBSN is not just coming up with one game. YOBSN is coming up with games which will work on tablets, iPods and old smartphones. YOBSN will be coming out with 8 different games, starting with Bubble Champion. A 9-year-old girl over there, I think she's not even 9, she's 7. A 7-year-old girl over there, and then a friend Lothar playing Bubble Champion in the cockpit of Lufthansa right over there. That's how crazy this section is getting. Then we have Run Bunny Run, one of my favorite games. The graphics is absolutely mind-blowing. Then we have Desert Master, which you can go and play. Then we have Cave of Treasures that you can go and enjoy. Ultra Spaceball, very, very addictive. I'm just loving that. Discovery Adventure game, one of our very interesting games. In this game, you go and find hidden objects. The beauty is certain hidden objects that you will find inside the game will be given to you in real life. Wow. For someone who doesn't play games, if you go and share your YOBSN with them and they win a prize, you get a matching prize bonus. If they get an iPhone, you get an iPhone. If they get $100, you get $100. Why? Because you bothered sharing your website with them. Pretty cool game. Discovery Adventure game. The next is edutainment games. Number Muncher, improve your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division by playing these games. Memory Lane, a brilliant game for people of all ages to test and improve their memory skills. I just started playing this game today. Pretty tough. It's mostly for improving children's memory skills. Pretty tough, let me say that. So could you imagine when people go and purchase powers to play these games, every time they do that, you as YOBSN owners will be getting paid. Did you know that 14 to 18% of the sales revenue of Facebook comes through the people who play games? Did you know that over 93 million people were playing Candy Crush alone? Wow, that's just one game. Now, would people be playing more of Candy Crush if Candy Crush gave 50% of their sales revenue to them? Pretty good question. That's what you can do as YOBSN owner. So far what I've covered till here is absolutely free that you as a YOBSN owner can give to people who will come to your social network. Now what I want to share with you is, and by no means this is a finished product. No one can say that that's it, full stop, nothing else is going to happen after that. No, it's always growing. Facebook is not the same Facebook it was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, certainly 5 years ago, right? So it's constantly growing, so is YOBSN. We have a research and development team. Their job 24/7 is just to make sure that they do the research and development on the latest technology, the latest trends, so that our programming team gets into developing that already. What I'm sharing with you in the form of beautiful screens already started happening around 15 months ago. So today we are in a position to go out and do that. So that's what this research and development team does, just to make sure of one thing, that this company is as serious as it gets. Right? Now, what do you get as a YOBSN owner? The first is you can customize your login screen. Pretty cool, right? Because no social network allows you to do that on this planet. This is the first one, YOBSN. How do you do that? Click here, click there, upload a picture, and that's it. No, I'm not asking you to go and learn C++ and Java and HTML programming languages. That's it. As long as you can click a mouse and upload a picture, you can customize your own login screen. How cool is that? Think about Facebook.com when you go there. On the left side, you see the Facebook logo. On the right side, you see your user ID and the password where you have to put in, and the sign-up form at the bottom, isn't it? What can you change in that? Nothing. Now imagine if you could change your login screen. What message would you give? It could be just for fun. It could be because you want to promote your business. It could be because you want to promote literally anything or just have fun. Every single person who logs in will actually see that screen in your network. You see, every single person who logs into Facebook sees the Facebook screen. Pretty obvious, right? So that's exactly what's happening in your network. Wow. Very powerful message. I've got multinational companies coming in smart media with us. I've got the best of the insurance people coming in, best of the healthcare companies, best of the cosmetics, best of the MLM companies. You name it. People from all walks of life are becoming a part of YOBSN because it's just going to add value to their business. A very powerful message you can give to your network. That's just one thing that you get as a YOBSN owner. The second is, within the YOBSN, you can go and choose from 10 different powerful template layouts. We give you 10 different designs to choose from. So you can't say that, that design is very lousy. Go and choose another one. If you don't like any of the designs, go and put your own blog or your own website as the main site on your YOBSN homepage. As long as you can type and click on the save button, it's done. You see, what we did is we took care of the technology part for you. So all you need to do is click and it's done as YOBSN owners. As YOBSN owners, we also give you 11 inbuilt template backgrounds. Pretty cool looking backgrounds, 11 designs given by us. Or if you don't like any of our designs, you can go and create your own background designs. You can even choose the background color and the gradient of it. So that's just to make sure how you want your social network to look like. By default, if this is too complicated to understand, you're already given by default a social network with all these designs and developments done for you. Can it get any easier than that? If you don't like anything within YOBSN, you can remove it from your home page. You like anything that is not in YOBSN, that is outside, you can bring it into your social dashboard, into your YOBSN, into your home page. Why? Because you want to get people glued looking at your social network. The more they do, the more money you make. Wow. So pretty flexible, isn't it? Remember we spoke about fantastic videos, which is integrated with YouTube, the movies and all the other stuff. The first thing you get in fantastic videos is my videos, your own video channel. You can put your videos over there. So even before your free users go and click on movies or anything else, the first thing they see is your videos. What if they're interested? They might just go and click on it. See, what's happening is now you're not asking people, hey, go and click on my link and see that video. Go to YouTube and see that video. Now what you're doing is you are going to people. That's the beauty of social networking. So people are not coming to you, you're going to them. If they like, they'll see it. If they don't like, they'll just move forward. Wow. So that's what we're doing over here. If you're a blogger, and a lot of people do blogging on the internet to make money or otherwise as a hobby, guess what? You can integrate your blog into YOBSN through something known as RSS, external blogging. Or if you don't have a blog and you don't understand how that works, nothing to worry. As long as you can type and copy paste a picture, you can create or you get your own blog with YOBSN, your own internal blog, where you can comment and your entire network sees that message every day, every time they log in to YOBSN. Now here's a summary. Paid members get the branding, or YOBSN owners, you get the branding, and when your free members use the system, they see your branding. Right? Now you as a YOBSN owner can do branding in real time, means live, like how you put your status message, that's real time. How does that work? The moment you click on the save button, whether you are putting a picture or a video or a link or a text message or a website, it doesn't matter, or a blog, the moment you click on the save button, that very second, that particular feature is added to your YOBSN. So literally your entire network, let's say you have 1,000 people in your network on the internet using YOBSN, at that point, it instantly changes the moment they refresh the page. Wow. Could you imagine the power of that? Till now, only corporates could do that. For the first time, we are making it available for the masses, for the common people. We also provide you with a live database of all your free users who are in your YOBSN network. The database includes their username, their name, their email, their phone, if they provide one, the city, country, IP address, date and time when they started using for free. I mean, Facebook has a database, think about it. So you as a YOBSN owner gets to have that. For a lot of businesses, insurance, property, where you need clients, this is millions of dollars. Can you imagine that? People pay money for this every month just to get this service. Now you get this as a YOBSN owner as well. What are our packages and how can you be a YOBSN owner? So we have two different packages. The smallest package is $125 US. The biggest package is $400 US. In $125 US, there are a few things that you don't get. Like, excuse me, all these crosses over here you don't get. Like you can't do video branding and website branding and blogging and stuff like that. Now in a $400 package, you get every single thing that I mentioned, and there are a few things that I didn't even mention. You get that as well. The good news is this is a one-time payment, once in your life. That's it, and you're done. You can use your Visa card and MasterCard or your Discover Network card and pay for this. You can pay for this literally from any part of the world. It doesn't matter. As long as you have an internet connection the business is on for you. You can purchase these packages. Now, for some reason, let's say you paid $125 or $400 to Smart Media and you didn't like what was shown to you. You have 14 days, 100% money back guarantee. You can get all your money back within 14 days. So you have nothing to lose. By law, we are supposed to give 3 days as per the laws of United States. Our CEO said we'll give 14. There's just too much to explore. How cool is that? Right? So far what I've covered with you is the company, the tremendous value that you can actually offer your users under one roof, what you get, and now what we're going to talk about is the money. How can you generate money through Smart Media, through this amazing platform of YOBSN? We all know a fact that internet has created more millionaires than any other industry in the world. Today I'm going to share how that's done. Smart Media is just one of the ways, but it's happening. How much do you want to earn is up to you. Alright, so imagine this. So once you've paid $400, imagine starting your own global business. That's right. Why is it global? Because it's not traditional, it's not physical, it's not limited to one city, one country, one continent. It's worldwide. As long as internet is available in that city, in that country, in that village, this business is open. Could you imagine a business like that for $400? I'll give you an idea. When you compare this with a traditional business, in Malaysia, you cannot even start a small burger stall for $400. Okay? So as funny as it sounds, wow, I'm going to share with you a global business here. Okay? Multiple sources of earning money. We will cover a few of them today. The first one is called pay per click. And how does it work? Could you introduce one free member a day? How do you do that? yourname.yobsen.com. In 30 days, you have 30 free members. Right? Now, let's say that your 30 free members go out and share their YOBSN with 10 free members each. Now, today if I go and ask a friend of mine, hey, do you have more than 10 friends on Facebook? Honestly, he's going to think I'm trying to insult him. Isn't it? Wow. Who doesn't have 10 friends on Facebook if they're on Facebook? So here I'm just taking a simple example. If 30 friends of yours go and share with 10 friends each, YOBSN, you have 300 new members in your network. Yes, you didn't do the effort, you didn't put in the effort, they're still a part of your network because you are the owner of this network. Alright? In total, you have 330 free members. Now, I need to quickly read the disclaimer here. There are no guarantees of income. All incomes will be derived from your personal effort or from the advertising revenue. No commissions are earned from sponsoring or recruiting people. All commissions are earned through the sale of the Smart Media products and services which I just shared with you. Full details can be found under the income streams in the submenu of opportunity on the Smart Media Technologies website. So this is an example. So imagine if you can earn $2 a month on each free member. Now this amount could even be 0.5, could be 2, could be 1, could be $3 depending how many hours they use the internet and how many ads they click on the internet. You see what's happening on your social network on the bottom right, advertisements keep changing every 10 minutes. If one of these guys like an ad and they click on the ad, you as an owner earn money. Alright, so that's how I came up with $2. But that's not fixed. Let's just go with this example of $2 to understand where I'm going with this. If 330 people use internet, I'm not saying YOBSN. Why? Because they could take the ad on with them literally on any website. So if 330 people like a few ads, and let's say you're earning $2 a month on 330 people, you get to earn $660 in a month on the internet use. Wow. On the internet use. You didn't even bother selling anything to them, did you? And what did it cost you? $400 once in your life? Did you cover your capital back? What's the first rule of doing business? Get your capital back. You covered your capital back. You covered your capital back by sharing tremendous value that makes you look amazing, that will build more respect among your friends and your loved ones for you. makes you look good, and then you get paid for it. Wow. Now, this is where it gets crazy. What do you think 300 people are going to do? Share with more people, right? If 300 people go out and share with 10 people each, you have 3,000 free users who are a part of YOBSN, who are a part of your network. Imagine if you can just earn $1 a month. That's it. Just $1 gives you 3,000 US dollars in your pocket. You know, if you earn $0.5, that gives you 1,500 US dollars in your pocket. That's a lot of money earning as a YOBSN owner. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight or within a week. Facebook didn't happen in a week. It took them 10 years to be where they are today. Well, this won't take 10 years for sure. Depending how good you're on the internet, this can take a few weeks to a few months. But here's my simple statement. As a YOBSN owner, if you can click a mouse, you can earn money. I'm not saying you'll earn a fortune, but you'll earn some money. Absolutely, you can cover your capital back. That's it. If you can click a mouse and share some tremendous value absolutely free, you can do that. We have already done that on different social networks. Why not on a network that's going to pay you back? So that's one source of earning money called pay-per-click. Now, when your free users look at your income, let's say, they're like, hey, how are you doing that? Show me. We kick in the next income source, direct bonus. If your free users or your friends want to purchase a YOBSN package for $125 US dollars, you get $25 in commission. If they want to purchase a $400 professional package, you get $150 in commission, 38% of the retail value. Very high on one sales. Again, you go and share the business or the amazing YOBSN with 3 friends, and they come in a $400 package, and you are in a $400 package, you've earned $450. You've just covered your capital back again. I know people who did this in less than 30 minutes. How? There's no limit to the number of people that can be directly sponsored by you. That's how you do it. So what does that mean? Does that mean that if I go and share this with 10 people, I'm going to get $150 times 10? Yes. Does that mean if I go and share with 20 people, I'm going to get $150 times 20? Yes. In fact, I have people in Malaysia in their first month who earned over 4,000 US dollars from this income plan alone. Wow. In Malaysia, that is an average person's 7 months income. Can you imagine that? And they did it in the first 30 days. How did they do it? See, if you're wondering that you have to go and do all this presentation by yourself, you're absolutely wrong. No, you don't have to. We will do it for you. We have online presentations, offline presentations, physical presentations, 5 presentations every week courtesy of Smart Media, and many, many more. Many like these every weekend. All you have to do is invite them, we'll do the work for you. You still get to keep your $150 US dollars. Tell me any other business on this planet where you can do that. Wow, pretty awesome. Now here's the catch on direct bonus. If you are a $125 member or a YOBSN owner, you cannot earn more than $25. What do I mean by that? Let's say if you're in a $125 package and your friend decides to come in a $400 package, you do not get $150, you only get $25. Why? Because your membership value was less. So what do? The good news is you can pay the difference, 400 minus $125, that's $275 US dollars, anytime in life and upgrade your account, anytime. Okay? So that way you get to, who wants to do the same effort and earn 6 times less? You tell me. Right? So you can pay the difference and upgrade in case you couldn't come in a $400 package. All right. Now let's go forward and show you something more phenomenal called team commission. What I shared with you is how you can earn from free users, how you get direct bonuses on your effort, even if you don't put half of your effort into it, and someone else presents it. But now what I'm going to show you is how you can, if you want to, get a passive income from Smart Media through team commission. How you can earn money on the effort of your team. Right? So here are the basic ground rules. All reps or YOBSN owners are placed in the tree. This diagram that you're looking at is called a tree. Paid to unlimited depth, no matter who does the sale in your team. And only 2 teams to build. So you have a left team and a right team to build. All YOBSN packages sold will go in your business. Unlimited depth, no matter who does the sale. So you do not have to be the person doing the sale. You can be, but you don't have to be, all right? How do you earn money? Personally sponsor 2 reps or YOBSN owners, 1 in each team, and get qualified. This is a one-time qualification. Team commission is the only income source which has a limit. And the limit is you can earn up to $50,000 a week, every week. Wow. Is that even possible? The first question I usually get from people is that even possible? Am I dreaming? How in the world is that possible? Is the company overpaying? Will this company shut down very soon? You know, all these negative questions. So here's the good news. If we had to shut down, it wouldn't take us 6 years. We would have been shut down by now, isn't it? So the good news is that $50,000 a week, even if you do earn that kind of money, that is only 16% of the total sales revenue. That's it. Because the sales revenue is based on your team effort. So that way, the company never ever overpays, even if you cash out $50,000 every single week. Wow. Do you know that on this planet, I cannot think of any company that actually offers you that? 1 person on your left, 1 person on your right, your team starts to grow, maximum payout at $50,000 a week, nothing else in the middle. Let me show you how is that possible. Now when we talk about teamwork, the first thing is you have to work as a team. And that's the reason we have this webinar, and amazing people like you are listening to it from all across the world. So that's you in the blue. Your upline is the person who has invited you here today. So please be thankful and grateful to them, because from all the people they could think of, they thought of you first. Now you have a left and a right team. Now in this example, I'll use $400 to make this example easier to understand. Let's say that you have a friend called Azrai who comes into the business. He's on your left leg, $150 in commission goes to you. In team commissions, you will also earn 200 points. Points will become money. So hold on to that. Now you go and share the business with Michelle, you get $150 and 200 points come to you. Now Azrai says, hey, I want to go and share the business with 2 of my friends. He goes and shares the business with Nora. 200 points go to Azrai, go to you, go to your upline, all the way up. You see, points are rolling up all the way. Of course, Azrai gets the $150 because that's Azrai's friend. Azrai goes and gets Ahmed. 200 points go to Azrai, go to you, go to your upline, everyone else. Of course, Azrai gets $150. Michelle goes and does the same with Jude. 200 points go to Michelle, go to you, go to your upline, all the way up. So you see what's happening? You're getting points on the effort of other people. And if points become money, then you're earning money on the efforts of other people. Now this is all computerized, so you don't need to memorize it. Of course, if you want to learn, we'll teach you in our training sessions. This is what happens. On your left team, you have 600 points. On your right team, you have 400 points. The moment the system sees 600 points and 300 points, we call it one cycle. $50 go into your account. You just got paid on the efforts of other people in your network. After that, you're still left with an extra 100 points. That is the balance that gets carried forward. So you never lose your points. It gets carried forward. Now what happens? Let's take another example. Let's say you know more than 2 friends, more than Azra and Michelle. You know Marisa. What happens now? Now the system will place Marisa either on your left team or on your right team, depending where you're less on points. In this example, let's just say the system places Marisa on the right team. We call that a spillover. Now you will get $150 because Marisa is still your contact, right? But the 200 points will go to Michelle, go to you, go to your upline, all the way up. See what's happening? Michelle is very happy. Why? Michelle didn't know who Marisa was, thanks to you. Now let's take another example. Your upline, the person who invited you, he knows a friend, Dave. What does he do? Places Dave in the team. So of course he gets $150, but the 200 points go to Marisa, go to Michelle, go to you, go to your upline, all the way up. Till when? Till the day you or your upline starts doing $50,000 a week. Wow, how amazing is that? No matter who comes in your business, as long as they are in your business, you are getting points, and points are getting converted into what? Into money. Every 600 and 300 points get converted into $50. So you might be asking a question here, right? Hey, you just mentioned the maximum payout is $50,000 a week. Now you're showing us $50. What happened to the rest of it? Right? So let me give you an idea. When you start building a business, you start with no one. I started with no one. Some of the people who invited you started with nothing. Right? When you start building the business, more and more people are added to your business who are what? Who are independent business distributors as proud YOBSN owners. Right? Once your business starts to get big, the points start coming in faster, isn't it? Now imagine this. Imagine 20 months from now, if you have 17,000 people in your network across 5 continents from over 40 countries. You could go to sleep and wake up in the morning and your money is waiting for you. How would that feel? Pretty awesome, isn't it? And the reason I gave you that example is because that actually is happening in my business today. Why do I tell you that? If I could do it, everyone listening to me can do it. I started doing this 20 months ago when we didn't have YOBSN and when we didn't have so much that we have today. I can't do it alone. We do it as a team. You know, today I was talking in Holiday Inn in the afternoon to 120 people who are a part of my 17,000. While I was doing that, there was a presentation going on in Penang, a different part of Malaysia. There was a presentation going on in Tamanton office, which is a different part of Malaysia. There was a presentation going on in India and Indonesia and Bangladesh and Pakistan all simultaneously, and there were presentations going on live online, same day today. Am I doing all of that? No, my team is still getting paid out. The question is, when you pay $400 once in your life, is it worth it? That's the question. Wow, think about that. Pure passive income doesn't happen overnight, takes a while. Would you like to have a business like that? That's what we're talking about here. And that's just team commission. So quick recap, you're earning money from free users. If that's what you want, you're happy with that? No problem. You're earning money from direct bonuses. Did you know that we had paid over, in my network alone, in 20 months, we paid over $1 million in commissions in direct bonuses alone. Do you know that in team commissions, the $50 that comes in the month of February, which is the smallest month of the year, we had a new record of 176 cycles in a month. That's over $8,000 earned by someone in my network in a month from team commissions alone. Again, the question is it worth your $400? Right? So that's team commission. Now it doesn't finish here. I'll talk about one more income plan real quick and then we'll move forward. Okay, this is called the 3-level matching bonus. Now, in 3-level matching bonus, you have to be a professional rep or a professional YOBSN owner, which is a $400 package member, to earn money from this. Here, in team commissions, you have to go and get 2, right? Once in your life, left and right, 1 each. Here, you have to go and get 6. So you already got 2 in team commissions, go and get 4 more. 6 directly sponsored people by you in the lifetime of the business. What happens when you do that? Level 1 income opens up for you. Level 1 means all the people who are directly sponsored by you in the lifetime of the business. Your directs. It doesn't matter where they are in the tree, doesn't matter. But they are your directs. Every time they earn money from team commissions, you get 20%. So could you imagine the person who did 176 cycles or who did 8,800 US dollars, his sponsor just earned $1,760 overriding, residual. For doing what? Pretty much nothing, right? What did he have to do? Get 6 people once in his life. Is it worth it? Think about it. That's crazy money, and that's just one person. What if you have 2 or 3 people like that? What happens to your income? The most generous plan on this planet. Now, once you've done your 6, push yourself a little more. Go and get 6 more, 12. 12 personal reps. Another income opens up for you. We call that level 2 income. Level 2 are the people who were directly sponsored by the level 1 people. Not by you, by the level 1 people. Now on level 1, how many people can you sponsor? Unlimited. So there's no limit there, right? On level 2, how many people can level 1 people sponsor? Unlimited. Now Smart Media says that we will give you 20% of all these people's income. Pretty cool. You might want to get an effort to know them and help them further, right? If you knew you could earn an extra $1,000 or $2,000 US dollars a month on someone's effort, would you go out and help them? Why not? Right? Even if you didn't know them. Now, the company says work a little hard, go and get 2 more. Now you have 14 directly, personally sponsored reps, or YOBSN owners. Another level of income called level 3 opens up for you. Level 3 are the people who were directly sponsored by the level 2 people. You earn another 10% of their team commissions. So I'll give you an idea. Imagine if you have sponsored 20 people once in life. Okay, take a year, take 2 years, sponsor 20 people. They're your directs. They're your level 1. Okay. Now let's say you're 20 people, go and share the business with 20 each in another 1 year. Now you have 400 people on level 2. Could you imagine earning 20% of their income? 20% of 400 people's income? Okay, so stay with me. Now imagine 400 people could go and get YOBSN shared with 20 people each. You've got 8,000 people on your level 3. Could you imagine earning 10% of 8,000 people's income? How much money are we talking about? So as you go deep down the levels, the numbers increase. Hence the money goes up. That's called 3-level matching bonus. There's a projection which we won't go through today. Let me see what else do we have. We have another income plan called Star Diamond Bonuses. I'll go through it real quick, but these are big volumes and big numbers. Mega bonus, which is paid once in your life, you can earn up to $1.4 million. Yeah, we in Smart Media do not take you to a luxury cruise or give you a BMW. We just give you plain cash. Do whatever you want to do with that. So mega bonus once in your life gives you $1.4 million. Even once in your life, could you think of any other business for a one-time payment of 400 US dollars can give you a potential of 1.4 million? Wow. Monthly lifestyle bonus starts from 500 US dollars a week and goes up to 2,500 US dollars a month. Sorry, starts with $500 a month, goes to 2,500 US dollars a month. Monthly leadership bonus starts from 2,500 US dollars a month and goes up to 25,000 US dollars a month, given that you maintain certain criteria. This is in addition to all that you're already getting. Wow. So sky is the limit. All advertisements done on YOBSN on the bottom right, all the advertisers are exclusive to Smart Media. They can purchase any of the budgets, as you can see on the left side, and if they purchase those budgets through you, you get an extra 25% commission. Every time they top up their budget, you keep getting 25% of that commission for the rest of your life. That's a small residual income coming back to you. How do we pay you all your commissions? Commissions are paid out every week. Advertising commissions, which is pay-per-click, or if you go and get an advertiser, those commissions are paid out every day as long as the amount is more than 50 cents. All YOBSN owners get an e-wallet account, which is a free online account setup. Now once the money is in your e-wallet, whatever commissions you have earned in that way, you can transfer that money to your bank account through international wire transfer or bank-to-bank transfer. Companies in America, from Bank of America, you can withdraw the money in any country, in any bank in the world, as long as the bank account is on your name. There's a one-time transaction charge of $20 for international wire transfers. This is one of the laws of the US government. This is not something that goes in the smart media pocket. So that's bank-to-bank transfer. The second option is product vouchers. What is a product voucher? There are people who do not have a credit card in different countries and different regions, but they still want to purchase YOBSN packages through cash purchase. So what they do is that they come to you, they'll give you $400 in cash. If you have money in your e-wallet, you give them the $400 in the form of a product voucher, which is a 9-digit PIN code. They go and key in the PIN code on the sign-up form and they get the package. You, on the other hand, just got your commission without any extra charges, hand to hand. Pretty cool option. Using these options alone in the last 20 months, collectively, I would say we've paid over $1.8 million approximately in commissions. Only direct bonus is over $1 million. Think about that. Now, good news. We have a third payment option coming soon. You have already started getting the debit cards, not yet activated, so it means it's happening very soon, called the Smart Media Visa debit card. The Smart Media Visa debit card is tied up with a company called Global Cash Card, the second largest payout company through debit cards in the world. Now this debit card is amazing because you can transfer your e-wallet money into your debit card, go to any ATM machine, withdraw the money, go online and shop with it, go and swipe your card through any of the card machines where Visa card is accepted. This card also allows you to do card-to-card transfers absolutely free at no cost, and this card also is insured, according to Global Cash Card, up to $250,000 by the FDIC, which is a government department of the United States. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to cashing out your commission. I'm very proud to tell you something. I've been with this company since 2009, aggressively building the business for the last 20 months. Since 2009, there never has been a Monday where we didn't pay out commissions since 2009. Every week, this company paid out commissions every week without any delay. That's a very, very big point for the credibility of any company in the world. Many things happen, when you're growing a business. So very proud to tell you that as well. There's another good news for you. The YOBSN Mobile coming soon. I might be doing something pretty crazy in a while with YOBSN, all right? So, which is a live demo of YOBSN Mobile. So YOBSN Mobile is the state of the art. YOBSN Mobile will allow you to earn more money, as simple as that. Through in-game purchases, through pay-per-clicks and pay-per-impressions. You will even earn money when people don't click on an advertisement on YOBSN. Wow, on mobile. Now this package would be costing $600. As a YOBSN owner, you can do all the branding. Now your branding will be seen on other people's smartphones and tablets. Wow. Once in your life, it's going to cost you $600, but guess what? Currently, there's a special offer running. The special offer is that anyone who signs up in a $400 package will get the $600 package absolutely free. So you save $200. Not only that, the $600 package will also allow you to earn an extra direct bonus of $225 every time you sponsor someone in a $600 package. That's crazy money. You will be entitled to that as well. You will be entitled to all the income streams that a $600 YOBSN owner can have, even without paying that money today. How cool is that? This special offer was supposed to expire on 21st of February. Thanks to the company's generosity, they extended it for a few more weeks. Till we launch YOBSN Mobile to everyone, this offer is extended till that day. Are you ready to get connected to your future. Tony Robbins says, it's in your moments of decision your destiny is shaped. I came to Malaysia knowing 2 people, building a network of over 17,000 people right now, just 20 months ago. In February, and I'm very proud to tell you this, since I've been with Smart Media in 2009, in February, in the month of February 2014, we did over 430,000 US dollars in sales in 28 days. Could you imagine that? 438,000 US dollars in sales in 28 days, averaging $15,000 a day. Wow. Could you imagine having a business like that? What would this business be like for me 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road? And you could be that person. I always tell this to people. 20 months ago, we didn't have half of the things you have today. So if it took me 20 months, you should do this in 10 months. Much, much faster than me. Think about that. All right, what I want to do now is show you a live demo. So please bear with me. I'm going to do something over here. I just need another 20 seconds to do this. Let me see if I can share with you my YOBSN mobile using my iPad device. Seems like it's working. All right, please let me know if you can see my iPad screen on your screen right now. Someone can just comment on that. Fantastic. All right, what I'm doing is I'm using a technology called Reflector. So anything I do on my iPad is shown on my computer screen. So what I want to show you is, and I'll use my mouse to show you, YOBSN Mobile. All right, I'm going to click on my iPad to show you YOBSN Mobile. Now, because I've already saved my password, it will instantly log me in. So that's what it's doing over there. So that's my smart chip. The first thing I get to see on my YOBSN Mobile promotional app is my smart chip with my background, what my friends are commenting, and all of that stuff. So a friend of mine, Goran, put a nice picture. So I can click on it, flip around, it goes on a full screen there. Let's try something else. So he's been pretty excited putting a lot of pictures there. Another friend of mine, Zorani, whom I met in Sabah, putting in some pictures there. But this was put by me there just a few minutes before we started. You can have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. Right? And many of these pictures, I just posted this as well. Let me see if I can play a few seconds of this video over here by E.T. Eric Thomas. Just love the way he talks. So hold on. Let me flip my screen so you can see on a bigger screen. Increase the volume.
He said, I hate it.
All right, let me just stop that for a minute. So this is me on YOBSN Mobile on a smart chip, doing it live from there. You see the power of that. Now let's go back over there, and more chips are loading up. So this was me yesterday at Holiday Inn, showing over 120 people the power of YOBSN right there on smart chip, right? And many more chips like that. So that's basically a YOBSN mobile app that you're looking at. Again, it will take a very long time if I go through every single button. This app, as a YOBSN owner, will do all the work for you. The sizzle video is there. The magazine is there. All the other great videos, announcements, everything is there. So while your friends can go and play games, that's right, they can go and see all the other announcements. So this app will do the selling for you, and you still get to keep your $150 US. they still become a part of your team permissions. How powerful will that be? I'm not saying stop doing what you're doing, but can you imagine that what you're doing and so much more? I love this feature that I want to share with you right now. I'm going to click on this button over here called New on my iPad, so hold on. Okay, what I can do now is send a smart chirp. Okay, but before I do that, I can attach a picture or a video. So let me go and attach a picture. Now I can choose a picture from my gallery or attach a picture, a new picture, right? So what I'm going to do is click on this button and take a picture of my laptop. All right, there we go. So that's my laptop. Let me get a better picture of that. That looks like a pretty complicated maze over there. All right, anyways, I'm just going to take a picture of my laptop over there. So hold on. Yep, you heard that. Now I can do a retake or use this picture. So let me use this picture. Now what I can do is over here, I can just use a voice command instead of typing. This is a pretty cool feature, right? So let me do that. Let me just use a voice command, all right? So I'll click on this small microphone here, see what happens. Live demo, full stop. See, it does the typing for me. How cool is that? And when I click on done, the chirp is sent. And all your friends can see that. That's just one of the features. You can do the same thing with video recording. Wow. There's a lot of other cool features. I've got a 30-minute video just talking about YOBSN Mobile on that. So let me just stop that one over there.